These days, whenever you get marketers together, the word holistic will pop up somewhere. It wasn't always this way. I was raised on Sydney's northern beaches in Australia, where it's as common to go to a holistic practitioner when you're ill as it is to consult your general practitioner. It's not a criticism of medical practices, but the holistic practitioner considers the whole individual in the diagnosis and treatment of the illness. With this experience in my background, I knew that a holistic view was the philosophy we needed to embrace in email marketing, to look at the customer journey as a whole, rather than in the fragmented, tactical, channel-oriented way that we once did. My holistic email journey began in 2009. Back then, marketers and thought leaders had seized on concepts like omnichannel and multi-channel as ways to break marketing out of the silos that had constrained it. Silos like websites, email, search, the nascent field of social media marketing, and even offline channels like direct mail. It was a step in the right direction, but not the answer that we were looking for. To me, these concepts are too brand-centric, as they are all about making the channels work together for the brand and miss out on an important factor: the customer and their journey with the brand or company. A more customer-centric approach is where my concept of the holistic philosophy was conceived. The holistic philosophy is as much a concept as it is a practical way of marketing. Like other philosophies, it acts as a guiding principle for behavior. In 2009, I began writing and speaking on the holistic philosophy in email marketing. I believed then, and still do now, that as we are marketing to the customer needs to be at the start, center, and end of our focus. We need to concentrate on their journey from a holistic perspective. I believe in this concept so completely that in 2015, I renamed my consultancy after my philosophy. Holistic email marketing begins with the journey. We start at the right place, which is with the customer, and allow the relevant channels to come to light, rather than trying to fit the customer into a preconceived brand-centric plan. Within the holistic structure, we need customer data, psychology, and good marketing principles, not just email tactics and technology. These play a key part in email marketing, but they are used to bring the strategy to life. Email marketing in a holistic framework isn't just about the email. It includes the pay-per-click, the PPC, advert that brought the customer to the site, the landing page that is optimized to meet the customer's expectations, based on the ad and the data capture form that they use to gain permission on the landing page, which brings them into the email program, even if they don't convert on the landing page. It's about identifying all the potential touchpoints that we can use during the customer's journey on the website to help them achieve their objectives and enhance their customer experience. It's about recognizing that the conversion doesn't happen in the email, but after the customer clicks through the email, and ensuring these pages are optimized. At a conference in Belgium in 2011, my good friend and co-speaker, Dr. Dave Chaffee, and I discussed how email interconnects with most channels, but he drew a blank at search marketing. I explained to him about the holistic email philosophy and how to use search data to create a more personalized experience for the user. He laughingly dared me to make holistic an accepted term within the next 12 months. Admittedly, it took a tad longer, but I'm happy to say it's now not only an accepted and much-used term in email marketing and the wider digital marketing industry, but the actual customer-centric approach of looking at the customer journey holistically to enhance their experience has become widespread. I knew the philosophy had gained traction 9 years after I first articulated it when I was at a conference in Spain in 2018. I was listening to a presentation by Saul Lopez, then head of CRM for Virgin Holidays, and these words of his made me sit up straight in my chair. We're taking a very holistic view of the customer experience. Lopez, now head of CRM for Dixon's Carphone, didn't know me. We had never met before or discussed my holistic approach, but his comments during his presentation showed me how my concept had taken off, because it was a much needed and logical approach for large businesses that